Hey, Wanda here. We're going to be in the kitchen this afternoon for a little while, so I thought that we would try doing some infused honey. We just got some good raw honey off of our beehives. We do wildflower honey on our bee farm. So today we're going to be doing some infused honey, and this is my first time infusing it. I did infuse a jar the other day with some lavender, and we're waiting on the results of that. So my next one is going to be, I'm going to choose some hemp flower that I decarbed, and now it's a CBD flower. So hemp can be decarbed and turned into CBD. So we're going to take our CBD hemp flower, and it's decarbed. It's nice and crunchy. I did that yesterday, so I would be a step ahead. And there are some things you'll need. So you'll need your hemp flower, your CBD flower. You can decarb, which is better, or you can just use the raw hemp. It's up to you. I choose to do the decarb. And then we're going to take some of our beautiful raw wildflower honey that we got off our hives. We need a mason jar and a lid. You'll need a measuring cup, a strainer, and our cheesecloth eventually, and a spoon, and a jar holder. And I just brought a spatula just in case. You'll need your crock pot. I have the water about right to here because we're going to be doing a simmer, not a boiling, a simmer. So I have it on low heat. And so hey, let's get started on making a infused CBD honey. Now let me just tell you just a little bit about this hemp flower. I picked a nice hemp flower from an organic, we use organic, and this come from an organic hemp farm. And this particular strain of hemp flower that I decarbed is great for relaxing, stress melting, and it helps you not being restless. It gives you a good, calming, restful. It'll help you sleep at night. So this is the one that I picked. I thought it would be great in tea. At nighttime when a couple hours, that you're getting ready to go to bed and you want something relaxing to just, add to your tea. So this is the hemp flower that I picked. So let's start and let's get it going, because this is going to take a little while to do, but that's okay because I'm excited. And I'm excited to see, because I want you to pay attention to the color of how golden our honey is and the color that comes out when we're done infusing it. So you're going to take your hemp, your CBD flower, and we're going to put this in the mason jar. Now this is a pint mason jar, so you'll need a pint because your honey needs to be able to cover your CBD. So you just want to put all that in there. You don't want you don't want it to be too powdery, but you don't want it to be real chunky either. Okay, put that. Let me put that to the side. And then just make sure your bottom's covered. Now my 1 cup mark is right there on the jar. This jar is marked. So you at least want a cup of honey, but we're going to go over that just some, because we know we're going to lose some when we strain it and put it through the cheesecloth. So you still want to at least have a cup of honey left. So we're going to go a little bit over. So wherever I think, so this is the 1 cup mark. So I think I might go up here to 1 1/4, between 1 1/4 and 1 1/2. We'll see what we have. Okay, we're going to take our beautiful golden wildflower honey, and I'm going to turn the jar to me so I can see roughly my measuring mark. Isn't that beautiful? Nice golden wildflower. Okay, there's the 1 cup mark right there. And then I'm just going to go, might take this whole container. It's okay. Wow, that gave me just enough in there, I think. All right, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here of it. And then I will just scrape what's left out of this for my tea later. There we go. Now, then what we're going to do, make sure your crock pot's on low, because I did have it on low, because you don't want it boiling, but you want it to be not overly heated where it's going to take all the minerals and vitamins out of the honey. You don't want to lose those. So we're going to put our lid, our seal, and our lid. Give it a good snug, and you can see the CBD in there now, the hemp flower. And what we're going to do with it now, we're going to put this in our crock pot. We're going to take the lid off. We'll need this spoon and spatula later when we have to strain. So we'll put that to the side. Okay, we're going to take that off. I say for right now we could just use our hands because it's not that hot. But later we will be using these to take it out after it simmers. So we're going to take our jar. And I'll bring the camera over and show you. Just trying to get it in the center there. And I think I may add just a little bit more water. There we go. There, I like that much better. Okay, so let me bring this over here and I'll show you. My water level is right there. So you still have plenty of space. It's not engulfed in the, it's not, you know, covered up. But you want enough in there so you can, so it can simmer. And you can see the water level. It's about almost half. So, okay, so we're going to put this lid on. And then I'm going over to set my timer. And we're going to leave it on low. And I'm going to set my timer for 6 hours. We're going to let it simmer 6 hours and infuse on low. And then I'll come back and we'll take it out of the crock pot and we'll strain it. So 6 hours later, it should be a totally different color. Okay, we finally got our infusion of our CBD honey out of the crock pot. We now have our glass measuring cup, our strainer, and some cheesecloth. So now we're going to very carefully, because it's very hot still, and you want to do it while it's hot, because if you let it cool, you know how honey does. It gets pretty sticky. So we're going to use, I'm just going to use this tea towel that I have to pick it up. And I'm going to take that lid off. Look how beautiful it turned. And let me see if I can give you a good close-up of it. Well, hold on. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All right, we're going to go ahead and get it strained and into this measuring cup. And then we'll have some beautiful CBD honey. Okay, let's get that. And hopefully you'll be able to see it. I'll move the pitcher over as soon as I get the lid off. All right, I'm going to grab my happy spatula, because I will need that. Woo, you can smell that? Oh my, yes, totally. Okay, let's get this in here. I am going to hold this until it gets started. It should start seeping through. Ooh, is that hot? Oh my, I have to adjust it some. I have to tilt it because it's coming out the side. Woo, tilt it to one side. Okay, that's a little better. Let's get ready to lose some. That is beautiful. And I'm going to try and scrape what I can out of the jar while it's good and warm. It's not overly, I mean, it's warm. I mean, you definitely got to have a towel or a mitten, oven mitten, to hold the jar. But you definitely can smell definitely can smell the CBD. And I'm going to leave a little bit on there so I can taste it. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this on this towel because that jar is still pretty hot. There we go. Beautiful. So this is going to strain. Look, there's a little bit so I'm going to just, look, there's some right there. So I'm going to taste it. Not bad. Still has the sweetness. It's not overly done, you know, with the CBD pungent, but it's there. You can taste it. Okay, let's see. That gave us little over 1 cup. And you can just fold your cheesecloth like so. You don't want to over push your cheesecloth because you just want to get what you can. You don't want to squeeze the cannabis too much. And I'm going to okay. And I am just going to give this a good twist and a good press. Just finger pressure, you know, like little. So you can, it's still squeezing out a little, but you're not over pressing it. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna let that go for another minute or so. Get all you can, because I need to pour that back in the jar. But in the meantime, I'm going to try some more of this. Wow, I really do like that. Not bad at all. And it would probably taste great in your tea. If you're going to go, I'll be going to bed soon, so it may help me sleep tonight, right? Woohoo! That'd be great. All right, let me grab a jar. Clean jar. So I can pour that in because you definitely want that to go in a clean jar. The end product of your, let me just grab a bowl so I can put this in. There we go. Transfer. And then if any comes out, I'll use it. But look how beautiful that is. Okay, I'm going to bring that over to. Look at that. Now that is some beautiful honey. Our beautiful hemp CBD infused wildflower honey. And I got a little over a cup out of that. So, good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and fill that jar. Put our goodies in the jar here. And then we'll cap it, let it get cooled down. We'll put a label on it. And you can incorporate this in your tea, your food. You can use it as a rub. Anything that you normally would put your honey on. Toast, cracker. This is a very relaxing blend of hemp flower decarbed, and it's a very calming and restful blend. So you definitely want to you know, be mindful of what you're going to put it in. I bet it would taste good like rubbed on, like, you know, ribs or chicken. Oh man, I would have to try something like that. What other food I could use? Beautiful. Came out a beautiful color. Can't wait to try it. Does taste pretty good. So we'll give some, we'll have a few samples to have. I have to give out. Get some feedback on. But I got 1 cup. I'm going to leave the lid on. I'm not going to put the lid on right at the moment. But that is a beautiful infusion of honey. And hey, I appreciate you coming by in the kitchen today. And check out our Facebook page. We're on Facebook and Instagram. GNRB Farm Homestead. Check us out. Like us. Subscribe. And follow us, and you'll know what's going on around the homestead and in the kitchen. So we're always crafting and making good things and being creative. So we're gonna let that cool off, get the air bubbles out of it, and then I'll put the lid on. But so this is our new infused wildflower CBD honey. Beautiful color. Just a beautiful color. Okay, we'll let you know what the reviews are later. Have a blessed day. Enjoy.